Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Spark, and thank you for all the support. You guys have been incredible. I know a lot of you are already moving over to Twitter. Just a reminder, make sure you go over there and follow me, and of course share any kind of links. Retweets are just so powerful. So thank you for all of you trying to help. Get it on Facebook, sending out emails, whatever it is that you can do to help. I know some of you have already said you're mentioning me in other forums. I'm connecting with obviously other people doing crypto space, and it's very exciting. Thank you. I'm going to show you the inner workings of what happens here on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes overwhelmingly, but basically I try to weed out all the garbage for you guys and get to some of the good comments, and I think that helps all of us. There is a small percentage of you that are going to fit into what I'm going to talk about in just a second, but let me get through what happens on a regular basis. The new big cryptocurrency is here. It's called Electroneum, and it'll be the first crypto coin accessible to the mainstream. Okay, what about all the rest? Because this crypto coin can be mined with an app on your phone starting on November 1st. It will blow up in no time. Make sure you use my magical link to get the percentages off. Awesome. 10% plus another 1% plus of this plus of that. All the promises and no risks whatsoever, of course, right? Now, I'm not badgering you about Electroneum, but it's been the most hyped thing with affiliate links that I've gotten in so long. It's like they're learning the secrets of how to get past the spam filters, and a lot of them know how to do that, and they know what I'm talking about. These aren't the bots, these are the people paid to do it. Not necessarily for Electroneum, but it gives you the concept. A lot of these companies have no idea how to create positive brand equity. They're trying to get in and get out, and bottom line is most of them have no concept of how to do it. Even ones that I think are legitimate companies, I see a lot of their marketing out there, they really do not understand 2017 moving forward branding for long-term, using mediums like this one in the appropriate ways to get across their message over time to build a long-standing, incredible company. They simply don't know how to do it, so they go for the low-hanging fruit, well, for the cheap money, and hoping, just hoping, they can raise enough to run away. Now, I don't know about Electroneum, just an example. Bittrex lies. They're closing Spanish accounts of Spanish people living in Spain. This is another one of these stories that came out the other night about Bittrex closing accounts. They have several countries that they were supposedly doing this with, and all of these news articles, all of a sudden the links came out. Everybody started bashing it and saying, this one is going to close. You better hurry up and run. I took my money transferred back and forth between Bittrex and Coinbase and had absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Now, I'm not supporting the company. I'm just saying you got to be careful of what you hear. Sometimes there's agendas, sometimes there isn't. Okay, Bitbase ICO offers you 50,000 token for sign-up worth. First of all, doesn't speak English. It's okay, but at least transfer it for the people that are going to read it in English correctly. Price of 50 coins, $22.5. Hurry up now and use my magical link, because that's the way that you'll get the money. Top 10 Bitcoin cloud mining, of course, right? There's another good one. And there's plenty more about Electroneum and everything else in between. We get a ton of them. This is what shows you a couple things. One, this is an explosive space. Otherwise, people wouldn't be spending time around the world trying to get a nickel here and a dime there, trying to do the low-hanging fruit scam. Right? That's just reality. Second thing is a lot of these companies that have no idea how to really brand now and to the future. They don't understand. It's not 2000, it's not 1990, and they have no idea how to use these mediums and this technology in order to do it. I get contacted by them on a regular basis, and I'm sure everybody else does too, but honestly, they really have no understanding. They're going by the book, old school, and they don't know that it's a new day. Unfortunately, some of them will survive over time. That's how I even decide which ones I like, because they're better at understanding some of these mechanisms. All right, here's a few legitimate comments and a few of at least my points back. What software are you using to have your screen up? And he asks basically what I'm using because he wants to start his own channel. I hope that a ton of people are inspired just by my small little channel. And if we look back 2 years from now, 5 years from now, some of them have blown it up and gotten huge and become way bigger than me, because some of them are unique, they're talented, they're smart, they have better background in a lot of these areas. And bottom line is, fine, anything that could inspire people to grow this thing and add positive brand equity to Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, I say go for it. Silicon Valley. Come on, CS, you're so much better than that. My accent, or maybe my mind was wandering. I think I said Silicon, I meant Silicon Valley. Obviously, I'm not sure how that happened, quite honestly, but anything could happen. If Litecoin reaches 1,000 per coin in the near future, I will have enough money to buy a house near the beach in Barcelona. Sounds good. Make sure you invite me over and I'll have a drink on the beach with you. Let's see. Yeah, there's going to be some trials and tribulations. I'm already noticing as a subgroup of crypto heads popping up encouraging everyone to pay their taxes. They are getting decimated on the forums. LOL, hashtag taxes theft. And I write, hashtag stay strong. It is a flood of these people on these sites, and there's actually some ICOs attributed to this, trying to get people to know how to pay their taxes correctly. And heck, you want to do that? Go learn. People ask me questions, of course, but it's interesting. There seems to be a flood of these kind of conversations and videos. All right, let me show you this one. This particular one started a very long thread, and it got pretty heated. And that's when I was like, wait, hold on. Let me get my popcorn. I got to get my popcorn and pay attention. All right, there's no way the central banks will, that have controlled money, supply, and credit of the world for the last 350 years will give that up. Obviously, this comment is a very common comment from a lot of people. It keeps coming. People keep, some legitimate, some just saying it, and then they run out of cryptos. They don't want anything to do with it. Maybe he's still watching, maybe not. Doesn't matter. There'll be plenty of people that say this kind of stuff. Let me tell you my answer and then get much deeper. Sounds like you understand why this disruptive technology means so much to mankind. That is exactly why I'm talking about it on YouTube channel and letting people decide and act the way to do they want to do about it. It's up to them. Mr. Diamond and the puppeteers can do what they like, but this time they don't have a country to go to war with. For the first time ever, it's the world against them. And I put powerful, thank you. Here's the small point on that. And actually, I think this isn't small. This is big. This is really big. No different than the branding. A sliver of people will show up. A lot of people will stand on the sidelines criticizing naysayers in everything. It has nothing to do with cryptocurrencies at all. Has to do with everything to do with people in their lives. It doesn't matter if you work at a company or a relationship or going to the gym and dealing with your health or anything else. A small sliver of people will be pioneers and they will maverick forward no matter what. And I boo-hooed this and questioned it from day one when I learned about it. I didn't say it was absolutely never going to happen, but I looked at the challenges and I said, oh, this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem. And then I got to work trying to understand why those things could be overcome, or still looking at the benefits and the potential, even though there was all these downturns or all these possible problems or tribulations or trials or bumps along the way. But I recognize that a very small sliver of us are going to push forward no matter what. And you know who I'm talking to. Then there'll be this group behind, right next to them, cheering them on, saying, yes, go for it. No, I kind of want to get in, but I'm not sure. I think so. And they'll come along for the ride. But there are critics on the sidelines of life that will always critique it. And if it gets harder and more challenging, they'd rather be on the side that's safer, that makes them look like they're sane, and that fills in their emotional gaps of trying to look reasonable and logical to the people around them that are going to critique them. And they simply don't have what it takes to go up against the biggest herd of all. Some of you know what I'm talking about. Give me a thumbs up if you do. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Share these kind of videos, please, because there's more of us out there. I guarantee there's more of us out there, and we can make a big difference no matter what people say. And bottom line is, get out of the way. All right, guys, that is your Crypto Spark for now.